All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Houston Rockets Daily. Guys, today we have a Houston Rockets video. We are live in Nashville. Nick, you want to say what's up? I don't think Nick can hear me. But anyways, real quick before we get into today's video, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Apparently, Garrison Matthews and DJ Augustine both are in health and safety protocols. Kind of surprising because the Rockets were actually like the first vaccinated team. I believe they get all their boosters and all that stuff. So a little bit surprising, but the Rockets for the most part have been they haven't really had to deal with that much COVID crap, so that's good news. KPJ might be coming back tonight. By the time a lot of you guys watch this video, the news might already be out. He hasn't played in a while, but I saw this tweet from Brado NBA, or however the hell you say his name. KPJ has played 3 full games since the Rockets changed their system/rotations, and he did not disappoint. 16 points, 8 rebounds, almost 11 assists, a steal, and a 3-0 record. So this was a result of Daniel Theis coming out of the starting lineup, which we'll probably talk about a little later on in the video. What is interesting to note is KPJ shooting like 6% worse this season than he was last season, and he's shooting 36% from the field this year, as opposed to last year's at 42.5%, which still isn't really great, but the 36% field goal percentage is not what you want to see. From downtown, he's still shooting 31%, which isn't great. Still isn't great. Turnovers, seeing an increase in turnovers, even though the minutes have decreased just slightly. Seeing 4 turnovers this season from KPJ, and he's averaging only 12.8 points per game, 4.4 rebounds, and 5.8 assists. So I think this kind of goes into what KP was talking about actually when he first tweaked his hammy. He was saying, I went back at the film, I was watching these games, and it didn't look anything like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just didn't look anything like me. So changed his game when he came back from injury in those 3 games. And I mean, I told you the stats: 16 points, 8 rebounds, 11 assists, 1 steal. And then obviously the most important stat, 3-0 record, which is just so impressive, so important. Is we want KPJ to be as efficient as possible. I mean, this guy, we got him for a bag of stale chips from the Cleveland Cavaliers. They had pretty much no choice but to trade or cut him. I would have imagined if we didn't trade for Kevin the day we did, if we waited probably a couple more hours, he probably just would have been waived. And you probably would have saw some teams trying to get after him. But KPJ is trying to adjust to point guard. But like I said, I think the most important part of this is you look at the stats, you look at the efficiency, and it's horrible. I mean, it's absolutely horrible this season. But the good news is that Daniel Theis is he's just out of the lineup now. I mean, it really is as simple as that. I don't even think, outside of the second game, I don't believe we've won a game with Daniel Theis like playing any type of minutes. And I'm not here to rag on Daniel Theis because he has a place on this team. He's got a nice fit in certain matchups, particularly when we play, big aggressive teams like the New York Knicks. That's when I love having a guy like Daniel Theis. Playing the Milwaukee Bucks, that's when I love having a guy like Daniel Theis down there. But Jalen Green's going to be back as well. Garrison Matthews is going to be out of the starting lineup, which, I mean, we've been seeing him start for almost like a month straight now, so that might be a little bit weird. But hopefully that court is opened up a little bit more. I do have a little bit of fear that, I don't think Silas is going to run a lineup of Kevin, Jalen, Tate at the 3, Wood at the 4, Daniel Theis at the 5. Like, I really hope he is just completely done with that. I wouldn't be surprised if for some reason that was what was deployed. I think it'll be Eric Gordon in the starting lineup. You guys know I'm not too big of a fan of Eric Gordon starting games, but the good news is he's passing the ball like crazy. He's still super efficient, but he's just racking up all these assists, which is just helping his trade value. So this version of a starting Eric Gordon, I mean, I'm taking it right now because we haven't had Kevin play in quite a while, so it's been nice to have Eric Gordon kind of distribute that basketball. But that's really it for today, guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're out here in Nashville, so might be a little hard to make videos, but who knows? We'll see how it goes. I think we're like 4 subs away from 1,000, so thank you guys so much. Peace.